with all this draft talk, we didn't talk about the biggest, most important pick of the draft, the real rookie of the year, Bronny James. He went 55th overall to the Los Angeles Lakers.
Yeah, my nigga Bronny. Yeah, come on now. Hey man, congratulations, my nigga. That's crazy, man. Shout out to Pops.
How did you feel about the whole Bronny James to LA thing?
Well, at first, I really was starting to shut the fuck up really quick, like, cause I was one of them niggas that was like, he need to go back to college. At some point, I knew, hey, he gonna get drafted. Like, even if he doesn't, stats aside, this nigga name is LeBron James Jr. Somebody will scoop this nigga up and he will get drafted. He will not leave these 2 rounds without getting drafted. And then once I start seeing people like Phoenix and Dallas show interest, I was like, okay, he's definitely getting drafted. But it wasn't until Rich Paul, I started seeing that Rich Paul news that Bob Myers dropped talking about don't draft Bronny.
He'll go to Australia if you don't. Like, man, shut up. No, he's not.
That's when I was like, man, I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. And as a fan of the sport, I'll be honest, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about it. Like, it's like, it is what it is. It is what it is. But as a black father,
you said as a black father, like you are a black father.
as a black man and an aspiring father.
Aspiring fathers.
I'm not mad at nepotism. I'm not mad at nepotism. Okay,
oh Lord,
I'm not mad at it.
It's crazy.
I wouldn't want to hoop with my son like that, but hey, if that's a dream, that's a dream, nigga. That's how I feel about it. But
you're not mad at nepotism, but I am, bro. As a fellow aspiring father.
No. Let's specify. I don't have a problem with black. Put black in front of that. Black nepotism. Now continue what you got to say.
I have a problem with all nepotism because, like, it should, all the stuff should go to people who deserve it. And I'm not saying Bronny didn't deserve it. I'm just saying that's how I feel about nepotism in general. But this whole I was telling you, this whole shit is a fucking Goofy movie, bro. That's literal the plot of the Goofy movie, because which I think low key both of them, because in the first one, Max was tripping or whatever, so he was getting in trouble, and Goofy got mad and said, "You know what? You're coming with me on a road trip, and we're gonna do whatever." And that's Bronny got caught smoking weed. Now LeBron mad. We going on a road trip. We doing this together. Then in the second one, I think Max went to college, and he was doing good or whatever. And then Goofy, he enrolled into college, and that's exactly what's happening. Bronny going to the NBA, LeBron like, "Hey, be on my team." Like, it's the same thing. This is just Goofy movie, bro. This is so stupid. And like, I know LeBron, and this is amazing for LeBron. Like, every time I see the pictures like this, I'm just like, damn, like, this is what it's all about. Like, for real. But, and I know Bron, he wanted to play with Bronny, but I just know Bronny does not want to be there. Like, yes, he wants to be in the NBA.
How you know that, though?
He don't want to play with his dad. Because every time they ask him, he always be like, "Oh, I mean, I really thought about it."
That nigga lying.
You know, like, how he supposed to be on the road trying to get hoes and LeBron just there? Like, that's odd, bro. Like,
he not know, but I don't think he's like gonna be like all up in that nigga business all the time.
I feel like, bro, like,
you know what? I retract that statement. Even if that's the case, I don't really mind, because it's just it's too many young niggas out here just fucking up. It's too many young. Hey, if there wasn't so many young niggas doing what we've seen, I would have been like, man, Bron, chill out. You know what? Bron, do your thing, man. I ain't gonna hold you, dog.
They're gonna turn all of them into aspiring fathers, bro. Like, this is
Bronny don't need to be no aspiring father right now, bro.
I just think I'm glad Bronny's in the NBA. I do think he should have went back, but it is what it is. I just don't think.
Come on, man. You saying but at the same time, that shit gonna be magical seeing that Bronny to Bron lob.
No, it's going to. I know that Bronny, he's gonna spend most of the year on the G. Well, probably when the Lakers start to get
That was NBA Central. That wasn't no real shit.
G League one? That he was spending most of the time in the G League?
Yeah, that wasn't real.
Oh.
But like I said, we'll see what Summer League prepares us for. I know that the first game is against the Rockets, so I'm going to be watching anyway. On the 14th
of what, July?
Yeah.
Yeah. Dang.
Approaching very quickly.
Yeah, I didn't realize. Shoot.
Shit, the Olympics going on. You know what I mean? Well, basketball Olympics about to happen soon. Like, extremely soon.
I didn't realize that. Golly, this summer low key been moving, bro. Like June was like this,
bro,
and now I feel like July finna be over, and it's only like the 5th day of July. I feel like July finna be over too.
Bro, just yesterday it was July 27th. I was just talking about Juneteenth like 2 days ago. I don't know what's going on. This is crazy. But now I don't like how they are using this 4-year, contract of LeBron James Jr. Like I don't like the narrative they're spinning because they're making it seem like this some unheard of shit. It's happened before. Let's not act like it doesn't happen. But to sit here and expect, did you think Bronny was finna have a $600,000 contract? Like let's like if we gonna play the nepotism game, you gotta follow it through and through. Like let's not be obtuse and think, oh yeah, we gonna put that nigga on the minimum and we can cut this nigga anytime. Being LeBron James' son? Come on now. Let's you knew that. Like that right there, that 7.9, that don't mean shit to me. That don't mean shit to LeBron either. Like that don't shit.
That don't mean shit to Bronny either, honestly.
They don't really need that shit. It's more of like a security thing. Like, okay, 2 years, and then we have a team option on the 3rd year, if I'm not mistaken. And then the 4th year, they can do whatever the fuck they want to do. But that don't mean shit to me, honestly. Yeah. And on top of that, niggas was out here talking about him wearing the number 9. Talking about,
that's disrespectful to Nick Van Act. Like,
nigga, shut up. You know what? Shut up. You know why?
Didn't Rondo wear number 9?
Nah, even worse, nigga. That nigga Kent Bazemore wore number 9. And I ain't hear none of you niggas talking about Kent Bazemore. The same nigga that got crossed up by James Harden. The same nigga that wouldn't go back to the Lakers and went to the Warriors because he thought he was going to have more playing time and a chance to win a ring, and the Lakers won that year. Fuck, nigga. Come on now. Y'all do not care about that fucking number 9 like that.
You said Kent Bazemore. In my head, I was thinking KCP, but then I was like, no, you meant Kent Bazemore. And I was like, oh.
Bazemore, nigga.
Where's Kent Bazemore now?
Out the fucking league. That's what. That's fucking crazy. And he regrets his decision every single day of leaving the Lakers a year too early. It is what it is, my nigga.
Kent Bazemore is a 35-year-old in the G League now, unfortunately. I didn't know he was 35. What the heck?
Hey, man, time is moving. Time is moving.
I thought he was like 27. Golly.
Y'all was not talking about Nick Van Exel when that nigga Kent Bazemore was wearing your jersey. And this wasn't even during like the Lonzo Ball era. LeBron was still here. Come on now. Let's be honest with ourselves. It's cool though. It's cool. But outside of that, I hope he makes the team. I hope he's like on the team more than the G League team.
Nah, I want him to get in because I need him to get better. Like, because he only had those couple months in college for real, and he wasn't even playing that much because he had his whole heart, not injury, but like the heart problem scare or whatever. So I think he should just get more run in the G League so he can actually get more experience playing basketball, especially at a professional level. And so when that happens, then he'll probably, of course, be better than others and get to the NBA and blah blah blah. But I want him to be able to actually have time to play and be able to cook a little bit, because he's not going to do that. You can't just put him on the opening day roster immediately and give him 20 minutes a game. Like, you can't.
Of course you're not going to do 20 minutes. And at the same time, like, I get what you're saying, and I guess it depends. It depends on what the purpose is for Bronny. If you're trying to build his confidence up and make him not be so passive and be more aggressive, then I can see why you would put him in the G League. But if you're just trying to get him NBA basketball experience, I'm gonna be honest with you. The G League, in my opinion, is never gonna prepare you for real basketball and real NBA basketball.
Yeah, but if you just throw him on the roster, if you just go guard Russell Westbrook.
Nobody's saying nobody's saying go guard Russell Westbrook.
Hey, go guard KCP. He's gonna get cooked probably too.
I mean, if we're talking about playing the game of basketball, I would rather him be in the NBA like some minutes. But if it's like I said, if it's more about him getting more of an aggressive motor and scoring and doing some other things, because everybody's out to go get their own. They're not playing team basketball in the G League, bro. Niggas is trying to show out and give out 40 and give out 50 so they can get picked up on a two-way contract and get shown out. They're not trying to play and make the right pass. And
I mean, I agree with that. I'm just saying he needs time actually playing basketball instead of time on the bench. Because if he's not in the G League, if he's on the Lakers roster, he's more than likely going to be spending. He's more than likely going to be getting DNPs, and that's just a waste of everybody's time.
Okay, and like I said, I see where you're coming from, and I guess for me, I hope they treat it more of like a Care Whitmore situation where they're threading the needle a little bit more. Like he's in the G a little bit. He's in has some other spots going on in the NBA roster. Goes back to the G League, just kind of ease him in there.